let's talk about the fact that what will be, you can never run from God. And sometimes monkey go market, he no go come back. One day is going to be for the owner, even though every day has always been for the thief. So this is the story of Ezeani. This man, as you can see on your screen, was a very popular native doctor in Enugu State. He was so popular and rich that people were like, my mentor, that kind of a thing. He would come to your party, he would spend lavishly, he had fleet of cars, he had a mansion, he was living the life. And for those of you who haven't heard the story, this man wasn't just a native doctor. He was a ritual killer. He was a ritualist. He was using human beings for rituals, and he was the founder of this so-called group called White Club Group, Progress, or whatever. So for many people, Ezeani is just a regular native doctor. He was just this guy that he would help you. This Babalawo that you go and meet, and they will say, for you to have money, you will just do this, you will do that, we will kill goats and all of that. And that was what people thought he was doing. In fact, they thought he just knew some tricks to how to make it in life. You have so many of them now on social media, parading themselves up and down, opening social media accounts, showing you how to use salt to become fortunate in life, how to use egg, how to use that, and they tell you all these tricks, and people they have a lot of followers. So people were thinking Ezeani was on this list of Babalawos, but no, Ezeani was something more, was something deeper. Ezeani was a cruel and a ruthless killer. So how was Ezeani caught? So what happened on the 26th of May 2025? This young girl, as you can see on your screen, was in the farm with her father when two men accosted them and asked the father for a knife, that they would like to use the knife to repair their machine, that is their bike, that was faulty. And as the father handed over the knife to them, immediately they took this girl and captured her, took her on the bike and sped off. The father raised alarm. As they were running away, a group of vigilantes saw them and they were very suspicious of their action. And this group of vigilantes traced them to where they were going, but unfortunately they were not able to catch up with them. Later on, they found out that this girl had already been taken to Ezeani's compound, this man's compound. Now, they were very confused, and that made them very suspicious, and they started demanding that they should be allowed into the compound, but Ezeani would not allow them into the compound. For as a matter of fact, Ezeani has mounted one of his clients that came to look for how to become wealthy. He has mounted that one at the gate as a security guard. So that one was overpowered at some point, and the vigilantes were let inside the compound. So on getting into the compound, they found out that there were so many strange things. That wasn't just enough. They captured these three men that came to kidnap this girl. While Ezeani saw that these men have been captured, somehow he was able to escape. But these three men led the vigilante and the community, led them to the site where Ezeani was building his house. So there is this other house that Ezeani is building, a project that is ongoing in the bush. And when they got there, they found out that Ezeani had about 5 bodies buried underneath the house. Okay, so there were these holes that he made, like manholes also, that were inside the house. He dug the pit beneath the house, like you would not even know anything was there. They had to dig out that part because it was covered up with concrete. And when it was dug out, they saw the body, the decomposing body of a pregnant woman, what looked to be like a pregnant woman. Because of the community guidelines, I cannot show you those visuals, but there was a video of a woman that looked like she was pregnant in that compound, and she had been there. About 5 bodies were recovered, but as the people that were working for him said, it's possible they have more bodies around that place. That whole place seemed like a burial ground. But why did Ezeani have to get this 13-year-old girl that led to all this discovery? So one of the people that was caught is a Baba. This Baba said he joined them, and all he was thinking was that they would just do one naira due for him and he will become rich. But when he got there, he was told that he would bring a human being, and he couldn't do that. So he wanted to leave, but Ezeani told him that he could not leave. His friend that introduced him to this whole thing told him that, I'm sorry, I was told the same thing, you cannot leave. Ezeani told this Baba that you cannot leave. 1 million naira, a cow and a goat is what you will give to me if you want to leave. And if you cannot do that, you have to bring somebody else to replace you or something like that. And his friend told him that, see, this is the predicament that I am also. The reason I couldn't get out is because they told me that I should bring somebody else. And that was why I brought you into this whole thing. Talk about friends. Talk about friends that will lure you into all of this. So this Baba said that he brought his girlfriend or something like that. And also they were asked to go and get a pregnant woman, a man, and a virgin. So they've gotten the pregnant woman, they've gotten the man. The virgin was who they went to get, which is this 13-year-old girl that made all of this thing come to life. So the last target was this girl, but the God that this girl served was on her side. this whole thing didn't finish because the community were so angry. They tied up these remaining people that they caught. They went to Ezeani's house. They burned down his cars. The government sent tractor down to bulldoze the house Ezeani was living, burnt down the whole shrine, destroyed his gods, his deity, just like made a complete mess and destruction of everything he had. But Ezeani was on the run. Ezeani was thinking he could run farther than the hand of God, but God was not yet done with him. As he was going to use the road to travel out of Nigeria, he was apprehended at Seme border. How was he apprehended? So Ezeani was on a bike fleeing while this officer, identified as Officer Ugochukwu, was on duty, and he saw that Ezeani's face looked so familiar because he has seen this face on social media, because social media has already given awareness. That is why social media is very powerful. So he saw Ezeani's face and he tried to stop him, but Ezeani's bike wouldn't stop. Ezeani's bike kept running, and this officer took another bike and started pursuing Ezeani. Somehow he caught up with him at the next checkpoint, and Ezeani was like, "Why are you pursuing us?" Ezeani started interrogating this man, and this man told him that, "Look, your face looks exactly like this man." He showed him the picture of Ezeani as a wanted man, and Ezeani was like, "That is not me, that is my brother. I am not even living in Nigeria. I am living..." Just watch this video.
Good evening. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Levi Obieze.
Levi Obieze. Yes. You are from which state?
From Enugu State.
Where do you reside?
I reside in Benin Republic.
You reside in Benin Republic. Yes. What do you do for a living?
I'm a businessman.
You're a businessman.
Yes.
Where are you heading to now?
I don't know where I'm heading to right now because they say before you will kill someone, you allow the person to talk. Do you understand? Because you were an officer. Someone might say you were a killer or you were whenever you know that you are innocent. Whenever you know that you are innocent, even though they take you to hell, you will go there. The God of vengeance will still deliver you from anything.
But you know there's an issue on ground concerning you, huh?
An issue concerning ground consignment is a political issue, something policies, fabrication against me because I will be next of king. So, and some people in my village don't want me to be that next of king. So they are planting evil against me front and back so that I can fall. That is the major issue. And people, PG of my village come and demolish my house.
Are you a native doctor?
No.
You're not a native doctor?
No. PG of my village come and demolish my house. So all these things is just to weak me. As I'm talking to you now, I'm homeless.
Who demolished your house?
PG of my village.
What is PG?
President General.
President General?
Yes.
As a king?
No, President General of my community.
Okay.
Yes.
So why did he demolish your house?
Because they are the one that planted something that is disturbing me.
What is that? Something like what?
You know?
They planted something
they
like
planted, let me call it. They planted something, I don't know how to call the guy. They planted someone, he's a young guy. The young guy, there is a way I'm building a new house. And that new house I'm building is far away from my own house where I live. So before I will go there, it's difficult. I don't go there anyhow. So then, because of this kinship issue, that
wait
is
now. Why do they plant it in your house?
That is what I'm coming.
Is that no? Just tell me that. This is the reason. Now you are saying kinship or wait.
Yes.
Let him go. Let him alone. Okay.
Because of this kinship issue, they set me up.
That what do you do?
With someone that is working for them. Plant in my house, in my compound. Well, what they call it? Soccer pit.
Okay.
They planted, they keep it there. And I have already answered this matter, already finished.
Wait, somebody come and put a body in your soccer away.
Yes. See?
That person that is body.
They catch the guy.
Do you know the person they did?
I don't know the guy before, but they...
Wait, do you know the
No, I don't know the body.
So what of the person that come and planted it?
They catch it already.
Okay. Him?
Yes.
Okay. So that was what.
That's why I'm free.
They planted for you.
Yes.
Okay. What is your business?
I'm a businessman.
What type of business?
I sell Africa.
For where?
For myself.
Okay, and that is where you live?
That is where I live in our Godo Hunt.
In Benin?
Yes.
Do you have passport?
No, I have ID card.
You don't have international passport?
No.
No airport passport?
No, just ID card.
I have another question. No question.
No, it's okay. That's all.
Yeah.
So guys, Ezeani denying all of this, he said he was going to be the next king of his town, and that is why all his enemies were targeting him. He even called himself the next of king. Oh God. He was caught and he was still denying it. Do you even know what even made the officer very much interested in him? When the officer really caught him and he saw that there was no way he could escape, he offered the officer 10 million naira, his iPhone, and a Camon 19 or so. And the officer was still insistent that no, guy, you cannot escape. Just imagine if it was a greedy officer on duty. If it was a greedy officer that saw him, he would have taken the money and Ezeani would have gotten to Cotonou to start another life and continue the havoc he was doing. But this dignified officer, this officer with honesty and integrity, would not take that bribe. And even his colleagues were like, he can't even recognize him. Are you sure this is the man? He was insistent until Ezeani finally confessed. Okay, now, so Ezeani was saying all of this, that he is targeted by some political whatever. They came to his house to destroy his house, whatever. He doesn't even have a house. And when they asked him that, what do you do? He said he sells okrika. Hey, you sell okrika and you spend money like this? Okrika, man. What kind of okrika do you sell? So guys, that was how Ezeani was arrested and he was handed over to the Nigerian police. Now, we are waiting for him to be prosecuted because he cannot get out of this. Now, let us thank God for this little girl that our God saved her and God has used her to stop this evil man. And we are sorry for whoever has lost their life to this wicked man and his wicked group. You will see them on social media. They are always hailed and praised by people. Followers call them heroes. They think they are the next big thing. They follow them and they call them, hail them. All people just are interested in is money. Once you have money, people don't care about if you are good or bad. People don't care about if you are a real or fake person. People don't care if you use other people for ritual. Imagine this man. People are even giving him award. I don't even know what that even means. Are they saying he's a philanthropist? They are calling him a philanthropist. So guys, this is just to tell you that not all that glitters is gold. You know, in those days when we were growing up, we used to see these ritualists only in movies. You see all these actors, they portray these ritualists. They portray them and you are even scared that, hey, this cannot even happen in real life. They are exaggerating. But you didn't even know that they have not even shown you half of what is happening. These are real things happening. And these men, they plaster their faces all over social media. And people praise them. Ha! God. I pray that this man doesn't get away with this at all and he faces the full wrath of the law. And I hope everybody is investigated. Everybody involved in all of this is investigated. So that is that for me on this episode of James Diary. I hope you like this content. If you do, please kindly give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe to it. I want to say a big thank you to all that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate you and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.